Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're having a great day so far. Alright, so we're going to do a general read here, guys. So remember, it may or may not resonate with you. Or it might sort of be bits and pieces that speak to you. Whatever comes out in the cards, you'll know if the message is meant for you because it'll just make sense to you. Let's see. Happy family. Broken heart. What is going on here? These two cards could not be more opposite if they tried. Walking away. Oh, I have a very distinct vibe about what these cards are going to be talking about today. So somebody had to walk away, and it was from someone else. It was from someone who was hiding something, and it was like a family. Like somebody was hiding the fact that they had this other life going on. They were perhaps married, had children. Somebody had sort of this whole other life, and then were sort of looking to have some fun on the side, have like a girlfriend, a boyfriend on the side, and that person actually found out that they were like the other person at some point and wound up having to walk away. And it did break their heart because they had emotionally invested in whoever this person was. And this is part of the mindset. This garden and the gate is like the grass is always greener on the other side. And it's like they were always sort of, I don't know that I want to say like jealous of people who are single. It's like, I don't want to say midlife crisis either, but it's sort of slipping into my mind here. It's like somebody who wants to sort of like recapture those days of like sort of dating, of not having responsibility, of sort of that excitement and carefree way of being, and never mind the fact that they actually have responsibilities and people who have committed to them and people who depend on them and people who believe that they had made the commitment back to them as well. But it's like they were looking elsewhere. Like they were looking elsewhere. They were looking for other people. And they did find somebody, but somebody found out exactly what they were all about. It's like they were trying to hide. They were trying to hide this other life. They were trying to hide sort of this other legacy. So I do have the distinct impression that they did have children with somebody else. They did have a life established with somebody else. And they were kind of sneaking around. They were sneaking around, trying to pull the wool over the eyes of multiple people here. Because it wasn't just the family that they had obligations to, they had responsibility to, that they made the commitment to. It was also to the other party as well, this third party. Because this third party wasn't like some sneaky homewrecker. This was someone who genuinely wanted to have a relationship, wanted to find a partner, wanted to, build a life of their own. And that's what they thought that they were getting. That's what they were told that they were getting. They had to find out too that wasn't the truth. So their heart is broken as well. I don't know if this family situation found out, but that person is definitely aware, and that person did get their heart broken in this because they had emotionally invested. They thought that this was somebody who had traditional values, someone who they could count on, someone who was honest, somebody who was attractive, someone who was a good catch, and that was not entirely the case at all. And we do have justice here. This is like things coming back into balance, like this person realizing who they were actually dealing with and then walking away. And I do feel like the other party tried to feed them lines about sort of like, well, it's been over with me and so emotionally for however long, or blah, 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 blah. Like they came up with a bunch of excuses to try and convince this person not to walk away, to try and string them on, to try and keep this going. But this person was just like, once they realized that they had been lied to, they didn't believe anything this person said after that. It was like, if you're going to lie to me about something this big, like, I can't trust you. I can't trust you with anything. Which is sad because, like I said, whoever that was, they had no clue. They had no clue what was actually going on, and they genuinely did get their feelings hurt. They genuinely got their heart broken here. We do have judgment. Judgment is karma. Judgment is karma. This person, I do feel like the King of Pentacles energy is going to belong to that. Doesn't necessarily mean this is a man. It's just this is going to be sort of that energy. This person might actually be having this catch up with them. So this family situation might have found out what was going on. And there may be some consequences now because of that with this Judgment card here. Because we do have the Hangman in reverse too. So now sort of other elements have come into play. Now this person is not entirely the master of their own destiny, because now there are outside forces that do have a choice. And this does give me that vibe that that family situation has found out what was happening. And so now there are other elements at play here, ones that they have no control over, other people's choices. But the person who's walking away is definitely healing, definitely looking to leave this chapter of their past behind, looking to move forward. I feel like they're wise. I feel like they're wiser to BS, but I also have the distinct impression that this energy has not totally gone away yet. Whatever is going on in their life, whether it's something coming to an end now, sort of that judgment, that karma coming into play, I do feel like they keep reaching out to this other party and saying that my situation has changed, or I want to, you know, have an honest start with you, or I want to no. But this person is like, man, you lied to me once, and you lied to me about something absolutely huge. And it's like the trust is gone. The trust is absolutely gone. If you would lie to me about something that big, I can't trust you with really anything, is what this person is feeling. I feel like this person too is taking a bit of time for themselves. And not necessarily just to be single, just to be alone. It's just for like introspection and sort of looking back at everything that happened and sort of trying to recognize warning flags. You know, looking back and be like, hey, what happened where it was kind of like there might have been a sign, or I might have recognized something. I feel like they're getting wise. They're using this as like a learning tool to never get fooled again, because they really did get their heart broken. They don't ever want a repeat of that again. Yeah, and that is what I was feeling, that this other party keeps reaching out to them. This other party and saying that their situation has changed. And like really trying to draw them back into a relationship, trying to tell them, like, I don't know if they're saying now we're separated, now we're getting a divorce, now we're blah, 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 now I'm free to date. And it's like they keep trying to reel them back in. They keep trying to reel this other energy back in. And this other energy is just not having it. They're not having it because they're wise to their shit now. They don't want to get lied to again. And I do feel like they realize that if this person did this with them, this person would do this to them. And that's part of why they can't be trusted too. It sort of sets the tone for this person's, their morals and their values and their standards of behavior. And it's like, okay, well, if you're going to do this to this family that you had established, you're going to do this with me. If we settle down and establish a family, what would be to stop you from doing that to me? Right? It's like this person has this new perspective. This person is not willing to start fresh with them. They want to end this chapter of their life. They want to learn from it and they want to move forward. But this other party doesn't want to let it go for whatever reason. They sort of want back in. And it could be because it makes it easier for them, depending on how their situation has changed. They might be looking for some sort of like easy out, or someone they can run to who will feel sorry for them, take pity on them, help them out and whatever. And they've created, like I said, I think they've created quite the fucking debacle in their own life. And they're sort of looking for pity, looking for help. But this other person just wants to move on. They don't want no part of this anymore. They recognize this person as a liar. They don't trust them. And it's like this, if I let you back into my life, it's just going to be a fucking disaster again. As like once bitten, twice shy. This person wants no part of it. It's like that past behavior will dictate future behavior. It's like there's no fooling me. Now I'm extremely clear on what type of person you are. I'm extremely clear on what you're capable of, that you don't value these traditional relationships, sort of this well, let's say monogamy, right? Or any kind of formal commitment that you make to be able to form that bond with somebody else. You have no problem bringing in a third party and causing heartache all over the place. And it's like, you can't fool me. You can't fool me. I know it's bullshit no matter what you tell me now. I know you're just speaking bullshit and you're just looking for something that's going to benefit you. And this is what this person is thinking. This is what this person is feeling. Like, this person is not going to have the wool pulled over their eyes a second time. This person is onto all of this crap, and beyond that, they're actually trying to learn lessons from it so that it never happens to them again. So they're using it to heal. I don't want to say to heal, but to grow for the future, so that they don't have to experience the same kind of heartache. Because this person just wants to settle down. They want an honest relationship. They have those honest traditional values. That's important to them. And they are determined to find somebody who shares that, who they can build a life with. So they want to be able to see those warning signs ahead of time and call bullshit before it ever gets to this point, like it did with this relationship. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read, and thank you very much for joining me. Remember, if you find value in it, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. It definitely helps the channel out. Take care, guys.